Hello, welcome to What Was I Saying blog KDB. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity just a little bit. I'm going to talk to you about stocks. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about investments. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about crypto. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, all the stuff that they're pushing now. We'll go that route. First off, and I tried to become a stockbroker before, and I really looked into it, and I was a runner on my, we had a family friend, he's in commodities, sugar commodities, Eddie, and I did a little running for him when it was at the World Trade Center before it was, and I really looked into it and wanted to get into it, and I could not pass my Series 63. And then I tried to become a financial planner once, and then another time, another gentleman, he offered me a possibility, and I was not good at math. Be that as it may, let's talk about the drunken bum theory. I think that's what they called it when I was studying so many years ago. The drunken bum theory is no one knows really what the market's going to do. It's as good as a drunken bum. And let's take that further. Let's take that back. Okay? Let's just step that back. As an individual investor in whatever, as a small amount in monies, and I'm saying small like under 10 million, let's say under 5 million, like regular investor, 401k, this, that, and the other thing. The people that handle the accounts, the people that deal with the accounts, don't care if it goes up or down. Unless they have a fiduciary responsibility, which means that they are responsible and it will impact them as well in the overall repeat or the overall benefit, that broker could give two shits about the clients. And institutional investors, ones that are players, we're now talking a micro millionth of a second. They're buying and selling. Completely unbeknownst to you and many more people and the government. People are buying and selling and making it off a millionth of a second. What does that mean for you? What it means for you is, as I've read many a times, institutional investors look at an independent stock person, independent person who owns mutual funds, an independent whatever, fodder to the slaughter. That's what they consider you. No more, no less. A stock market is a gamble. It always, now they're doing on the microseconds and stuff like that, millionths of a second. It's a little bit different, but that's quant trading. And quant trading is a whole other area, and I ain't going to touch it. There's specials on it if you want to look into it. It goes into really the nuts and bolts of how people sell on that millionth of a second kind of thing. They just, how they work it. Math, you gotta have this, that, and the other, whatever. But let's go back to just a regular investor. What does it always say? Future earnings past earnings do not represent future earnings. You can and might lose your principal. Invest wisely. They stated it is a gamble. You do real estate too. I don't give a shit, whatever. It is a gamble, as we saw in 2008 when it all went to shit too. Because the CBDs, the bad loans they had bad loans in the middle, but they had good loans at the bottom, good loans at the top. But mostly it was like overly leveraged bad debt. So if now Ethereum, we just saw what the hell happened to whatever the fuck it was, FTX. Excuse my language, FTX. And I did try that. I did it on Toro, and I just picked some whatevers, and picked Ethereum and Bitcoin or whatever the hell it was, and it was a sample, an example of $100,000. What I found out, there is no sense to put into the valuations of what you have. And you gotta keep in mind, people are in these chat rooms and send out emails and saying, this is the hottest thing ever, this is the hottest thing ever, this is, it goes on and on and on. That is a huge gamble. Huge. Tremendous. Anytime you're looking to invest, anytime you're looking to make $1, anytime you think you can get a better return than the average Joe Schmo because of this, that, and the other, check yourself. Check yourself. Because guess what? The only people, and they laid up fiber optic cable like I don't know, 3 inches closer all the way around the world for the markets. This one company. If it's that minute, if it's that definite, if it's that precise, how are you going to make any money? People say invest in blue chips. Blue chips do great, but sometimes blue chips don't do great. S&P is, whatever the Fed says, S&P will do. Right now you're just seeing a market that just, like I said before, it's counting on there's going to be better tomorrows. So you got the drunken bum theory. You got institutional investors with hundreds of millions of dollars looking at the regular investor under 20 million, 10 million, 5 million as fodder. You have your stockbroker, you have your mutual fund person. Oh, this is great. This is great. Gotta do this, gotta do that. They always are showing something else. Anytime you think you cannot lose the money, don't invest. Never invest unless you can afford to lose it all. Just like Vegas, Wall Street's not built on winners, guys and girls and folks and peeps. Wall Street is built on hedging, speculating, options, futures, contracts, commodities. Those at risk will get the biggest reward. Those at risk will also lose the most. As long as the market's going up or down and you don't have a fiduciary, a representative, they don't care. Make it go up, make it go down. I don't care. I get paid on everything I trade. Everything I buy. Everything I sell. Everything I sell short. Everything I sell long. People are betting for it to go higher. People are betting for it to go lower. You got options on what sugar and orange juice and pork bellies and everything else. When you really look into it, There's more rules and regulations in the casino. They can't cover quant right now. They have no idea what to do. And people are making millions upon millions. Oh, they'll come down on it, absolutely. But if it seems too good to be true, Sam Bankman-Fried, then it's not. I'm not going to say I saw it happen, but I'm like, it's completely ether when I did that Toro. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, yeah, one day I was up I was up 15,000 fake dollars. Another day I'm down 40,000. Then I'm up 50. I'm like, there's no rhyme or reason. And these people are like, oh, Bitcoin millionaire, Bitcoin. And I know actually a couple of people who went to Bitcoin from doing regular jobs, and they're shilling it now. It's a gamble. You don't gamble with something you could possibly lose. You go for a nicer security. You go for a T-bill. You go for a bond. You go for something longer term, lot less risk, but more secure, supposedly. FDIC, $250,000. Maybe, maybe not. It's really stock gambling. Just put it that way. It's mutual fund gambling. And you can package it any way you want. You got low risk, high risk. You got emerging markets, alternative, high net worth, all this. You know, you can do however you want to do it. It's done in a way to make you feel more secure than it actually is. Because it's all risk. I mean, government bonds aren't and stuff like that, but they don't get the crazy rates of return that everybody wants, like Bitcoin. Or unless it coughs, and then it goes down again, then it goes up again. Or Ethereum, or Lithium, or whatever the hell all these hedge coins, whatever these coins are. It's ether that feeds off ether. You know, I invested some money a while back, and I'm lucky I did. And it was just a 401k. I think it was T. Rowe Price. And I had to take it out for an emergency. And I'm lucky it did what it did. It grew like $8,000. Yeah, something like that, $8,000. But it was 10 years. Or 10, yeah, 15 years. It was 15 years. If you look at the things that are needed when they're needed, it helps. Like, okay, it's cold out. Okay, heat, oil, you know. But you got to buy it in the past. That's the thing. You got to have that insight. And they might say there's no inside trader information, but there is. There is. Everybody in Congress does it. They passed a law that accepted them. Okay, 13 minutes. I could talk to you about this in this roundabout way for a while. My name's Kevin Osberg. This is What Was I Saying, blog KDB. And What Was Saying KDB, we always break it down with a prayer. Pray for you, pray for me, pray for world peace. Pray for those coming and going. Pray for people that are serving, fighting with PTSD. Pray for those that are in and out of the hospital, want a better day. Pray for everybody traveling. Pray for everybody in a plane, train, automobile, any rescue personnel, any first responders, anybody in uniform, any doctors. Pray for you, me, world peace. Kevin out. Peace. You guys are awesome.